Hey guys, so thanks for clicking. Today we're going to talk a little bit about de-escalation. And de-escalation is a time where, you get into an argument and your kid really wants to argue right back, and then you get louder and they get louder, and it never is good. I've heard that you cannot de-escalate a child if you're already escalated, and that is a very, very true statement. It's very hard to do. So I want to talk about a couple tips that we do in our house that kind of help. They don't work 100% of the time. I will be completely honest with you. There's times where I make mistakes, and there's times where, the stuff that we put out there, he just refuses to try. But as long as you keep trying and keep giving him that opportunity, you will see improvements over time. So the first thing that we do is we have a code word. So if one of us says the word cheetah, the other person knows, hey, we are going too hard and we need to slow it down and take a step back and breathe so that we can communicate more effectively. That works pretty well. I will say that sometimes as soon as I use it, he will tell me I can't use it, or he uses it nonstop and it's not as effective, but it's definitely a good thing that we do, and it has helped quite a bit. The second one is the senses. So you ask, hey, tell me 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things that you can feel, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. And that really is more of a distraction technique so that they can focus on something other than what they're mad about. And I will tell you, if I get him to answer that first 2 questions, he's great. We usually don't have to go further. We always do. But if you can get through those first 2 sets of questions and he starts thinking about that, he no longer focuses on why he's mad or what he wants to do. So it's great. The other thing, sometimes what we'll do is we do have a punching bag. We've tried that a couple times where if he is angry or upset, and you need to understand that it's okay to be mad, and let him know, hey, being mad and being angry is a valid feeling lots of times. So that it's okay to be that way. We just need to make sure that when we express it the right way. So we do have times where we'll go down to the garage and hit the punching bag, because he knows that's an appropriate way to do it. Sometimes we'll do push-ups. I'll be honest, that barely ever works. It's worked maybe 3 or 4 times altogether, because usually he's too mad to even focus on doing push-ups, but that has helped. Same thing with yoga. So I found that if we do some yoga every now and then, that helps him release some tension, especially more of when he's sad and he can't control, his actions. We'll focus on breathing and doing some simple yoga. I always like to say, put your hands over your head and stand on 1 foot and breathe, and that will help get him to focus more. And again, it's okay to be sad. Remember, you're reassuring that feelings are fine. It's just how you react to them. And then the other thing that we find is drawing, especially when he's sad again. Drawing helps him a lot. So it's one of those things where he can just kind of focus. He can draw whatever he wants, and it's great. So after all that has been said and done and we've calmed down, for me, it's really important that we come back and we talk about it. And we make sure that we say, hey, there's no feelings. No one's upset anymore. Let's just talk about what happened and why it happened. And that has been another great tool for us, because it just opens up the communication. We kind of understand each other better, and we kind of ask each other, hey, what can I do differently so that we don't go through this path again? And very rarely will we find an idea, but every now and then we do come up with something, and we'll say, all right, let's try it. And honestly, it's not easy, because trying to remember, hey, this is what we said we're going to try when you're a little bit escalated is difficult. So but if it does lead to something, try it, see if it works. And if it does, try, if it doesn't, try it again. The first time doesn't mean that it fails. Give it a couple options. So that's really what I want to talk about, is just different techniques that we've used. And like I said, they have worked pretty well. I cannot complain one bit. We still have our issues and we still have some blow-ups. Lately, I'll be honest, it's probably more me than him. But now that he's back in school for a couple hours a day, I think that's helped me kind of set back. But yeah, so if you want to see more about me and my son on our other channel, I'll put a link up there to Silly Pots. It's where we just make some silly videos, and we have a lot of fun with it. Otherwise, for this channel, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for a like and leave a comment, especially if you have any questions or anything you want me to talk about from my experiences. I'm always willing to share. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing, great day, and I'll see you later. Thanks.